Okay, Grand Enchantment Trail day 2. Still moving through the Superstitions. I was hoping to get up at first light. We'll start moving at first light because I'm going to be doing some trails that are not as well maintained for the first thing I'm doing today. But I was so comfortable this morning, just about as comfortable as I've ever been in a tent. So it was really, really difficult to get up. It's still a little brisk in the morning. That's going to change. Today is going to be a 13-degree shift from the previous day. I'm in a section where I need to look for cairns. Oh, there's one. This morning's going to be difficult. And then whenever I reach the Arizona Trail, things should get a little bit better. I probably will hike into the night tonight. I don't really have a schedule for the trail itself, but I do need to get to Aravaipa Canyon by a certain time. So this first section actually does have time constraints, and it's really easy to hike on the Arizona Trail because it's maintained and marked, and I have the Far Out app and the waypoints for this. So, long story short, I'm getting started. And so I just wanted to show some of the navigational issues. This is a trail. It's obviously a trail. It's a little overgrown, but you can still see it's a trail. However, you get to points like this where it's just overgrown. There's a path in front of me, and then there's a path to the side here. And I find these splits a lot because some of these are just natural drainages. For the most part, this has had regular cairns. That kind of looks like a toppled cairn to me, so I'm gonna go up here. Problem is there's all this cat claw. I don't know if you can see the spikes here. Yeah. It's already drawn blood and poked holes in my shirt. Luckily in this part, you're just going around this little bend here. So even if I did get on the wrong path, this looks like the right path. Even if I did get on the wrong path, I could still find my way back to the trail, but sometimes these drainages split off and go into a completely different direction. And just like yesterday, there's still plenty of water flowing through these areas that are described as usually having pools, but have full creeks at the moment. Which is great, because I used a whole bunch of water last night. Look at this view across the range. I think this is Four Peaks. And then just some more. I'll do a 360 because the morning light makes everything look really beautiful. I'm on a little plateau right now with a whole bunch of prickly pear cacti, and luckily a trail that is visible. You can see it right there. Very beautiful morning light. And the wind has picked up too. Oh man, just when I was excited about having a followable trail, I have to switch trails. I have to switch to the JF trail. This leads to Tortilla Well, a 4-wheel drive accessible trailhead. And I can see it now, but it's definitely not as nice as that other one was. Yeah, I've definitely lost this trail a couple times. Do you see a trail anywhere? I just passed a cairn, so I know I'm on the trail. So let me go back to that right there. I've definitely followed other game paths or drainages or something that are not the trail. I think I might see a cairn up there, but I'm really grateful for GPS tracks on this one. They've kept me on trail. Still on the JF trail. You'll be on it for a while. It's easy to follow in places, very, very hard to follow in others. I've now gone off trail so many times, but the views are nice. Let me just turn back here. Okay, basically heading south through the Superstitions. Ow, and I just got poked by a yucca. Heading south through the Superstitions, and yeah, gonna be exiting out that way once I hit the Arizona Trail. Super happy to see this trail junction. That broken sign is 106, and then this is Rogers Canyon Trail, 110, and I'm really excited to see this because it should be the last kind of connected trail before following the Arizona Trail, and at least from the descriptions, might be easier to follow, said overgrown, and that is definitely true. But getting closer to signed trail area. Well, after a steep rocky descent that just pulverized my feet, I'm still going at a very slow pace. I get rewarded with this as a fantastic lunch spot in the shade, surrounded by this beautiful stuff right here. I'm in Angel Basin. So supposedly a little bit further down the trail, there's even some cliff dwellings, Rogers Canyon cliff dwellings. But oh my gosh, after some of the hard trail today, this is really nice. I see the cliff dwelling right in front of me. Let me zoom in real quick. And zoom out. So, it's wishful thinking at that last trail junction. Oh, it's just a corridor of cat claw. Wishful thinking at the last trail junction. Technically, on the Frog Tanks Trail now, which will for sure lead me to the Arizona Trail. It's just been a corridor of cat claw so far, and I actually have a big hole ripped open on my shirt. Let me show you. Big hole back of my shirt. Hopefully you can see it on camera. Not psyched about that. All right, continuing on. Eventually gonna hit that Arizona Trail. Oh, look at that! I took some with me. This stuff is just. I didn't even get it. I also had one on my arm that drew blood, so now I have blood on my shirt. Oh, this trail is a nightmare. I just came down from that. There's a cairn right here. However, there's this drainage here, and there are two cairns right there that lead to a steep drop. Also, up this drainage, there's a cairn on that rock. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna try to go up the drainage here. This is taking forever though. Okay, I think I made the right decision. There's another one up there. That's the direction I need to go anyways, up the drainage. Man, I was so navigationally challenged coming out of Rogers Canyon, the Frog Tanks Trail. I guess it's Rogers Canyon. I guess I was still on that. I'll have to relook at that map. But I started going north on the Arizona Trail, and I was wondering why the trail got so nice all of a sudden. I want to go south on the Arizona Trail. So, nice little Arizona Trail marker, Revis Ranch Trail, and Arizona Trail. I could kiss you. I mean, I don't want to complain too much. It was fun in its own way, but I am excited to be on a familiar trail again. There will definitely be some night hiking tonight, and that's definitely something I couldn't do on those other trails. Just passing Rogers Trough Trailhead has a cute little map of the Arizona Trail. Register, and you can drive your car out here if you've got a four-wheel drive. Trying to remember where it is. Maybe over here, but there is a footpath off of this road somewhere that the Arizona Trail created. Let me find it. And here it is. It doesn't have an Arizona Trail marker, but it does have a Superstition Wilderness sign. This trail was constructed, I guess, relatively recent. Oh, there's an Arizona Trail sign too. Relatively recent, and it is kind of a shortcut from the old Arizona Trail route and the old Grand Enchantment route. Which right now, I'm super okay with shortcuts. Man, all that scrambling earlier, I am exhausted. Alright, I'm almost at Montana Mountain, which is one of my favorite names for a mountain because it's basically mountain. And this little road walk has been going nice and quick, and there's some pretty fantastic views. So I'll probably be getting to Montana Mountain. Let me just stop here for a second. Montana Mountain right around sunset, maybe even just a little after. And my goal is just to make it as far down that descent towards Highway 60, which is kind of at the bottom here, that leads to Superior. Just as far down that descent as I can go. I don't know how much that would be, but that's the goal for today. One more glimpse out here. I can zoom in. It's beautiful. Okay, back to work. Whew. I'm in the middle of a climb, but sunset from Montana Mountain. Wow. Wow. Now I'll zoom in again. Okay, so definitely, again, did not go as far as I wanted to today. I clocked it at about 18 miles, but that includes all of the times I got off course on trail. I just had to stop at some point on the way down because, yeah, my legs were shaking, and my feet are just destroyed. So, I'm gonna cowboy camp tonight. Can't really see it though. Cowboy camp tonight, and then I'm gonna try to get up early no matter how comfortable I am tomorrow, and see how much more of the descent I can get in, cross the highway hopefully, and start on those mountains on the other side.